All right, so big question we all get asked, or we all might ask our coach or whoever it might be, is what should the club face do on the downswing, and more importantly from P4 to P5? And personally, I think that's all going to be set up based on where our position is at the top. So if we used a couple different examples, if we went like a Tiger, a Rory, and a Dustin Johnson, all three different club faces. So if we look at Tiger, who looks pretty at the top, his club face is very neutral, and you'll notice he doesn't change his wrist conditions. It stays pretty flat right there. But what that does is that keeps that club face square to what his back line is. So that would be one option, but you've got to have a neutral face, neutral grip more so at the top for that to work. Now, if you take a guy like a Dustin Johnson, he would have a face that is in a lot more flexion and is a lot more closed. And as he works at this direction, this shallowing motion opens up the club face a little bit and gets that square to where his back line is. Now, if we look at a guy like a Rory, he flexes it down a little bit later. So he's up here into an extension position, comes down to here, and then starts to flex it down to there. They all get to the same place. There's just different ways of doing it. So if we understand, if our face is more closed, we're going to want to feel like we're spilling the water bottle more this direction. If our face is more open and we start down here, we're going to have to start to put this wrist more into flexion as we turn through the shot, assuming that you want to turn, which I hope you do. And if you are more of the category like a Tiger, where everything's flush and it's neutral there, we can just point this golf club in the butt end back down to ball line, and that's still going to be pretty square. So there's your three options for a square face, an open face, and a closed face, and how we want those to transition to sync up best for you on your downswing.